Hello everyone, Jeb from Jeb's Project. Now let's see what we have on the bench today. On the bench today we have a Stryker SR995HP. No output audio on transmit and no receive. Basically nothing coming out of the speaker. Let's see what we can do with her. Okay, the first thing we'll do is feed some audio into the mic jack, and this is where the mic jack plugs in, right down here. Down here's the test point according to the schematic. Should connect right straight to the microphone. Then we'll use the oscilloscope to see if we have tone there. See if we've got a short. Actually, we'll just take and first check to see if we're shorted out at that point. We'll bring the meter over, put it up here in ohms, tone, connect our ground over here, crystal, mount test point 900, and okay, we're good there. We're not shorted out. All right, let's feed a tone and see see if we've got tone through to that point. Connect the ground. Our mic jack input is on this pin here. Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about on the schematic. We'll come across to here. Okay, right there's our mic input. Right there it says mic. Comes up across to test point 900, which is what we just checked, and we're not shorted out, so we don't have a shorted cap there. The electrolytic there isn't shorted. Then we come through to U900 to pin 2, and that would be down in here. U900 right there. So we check at pin 2 and see if we have a tone at that point. We'll turn the radio on. Sorry for the blackout there. And we'll check and see if we have tone there at that point. Okay. Let's take our probe from our oscilloscope. We'll ground it. And we'll come in on pin 2, if we can get in there. And it would be a pin right there. And wow, that's a weird looking tone, but we've got a tone and it's 1 kilohertz. It's supposed to be a sine wave, but she's short chopping it off at the top. So, could be. But we have tone there. So, let's move on. We have tone at that point, so we're good there. We got to go to U904, pin 4. It comes out of 900 over to pin 4 of 904, which is the little tiny thing down in here. I mean, that is a little tiny one. So, I checked it earlier. We had no tone to that point, which I thought maybe might be this chip. But I went on and checked my voltage. There's supposed to be 5 volts on pin 5, and I didn't have my 5 volts. So, since I didn't have my 5 volts, Took a look at the schematic again. We were supposed to come off of pin 5, the VCC of 904 comes up and across to the voltage regulator, which is 8 volts on one side, 5 volts on the other, and ground. Well, what I found there was that I had my 8 volts, but I didn't have my 5 volts. So I took and checked that, and sure enough, it was a bad transistor, 78L05 BP transistor. And that took care of the problem. I replaced that transistor, which is right there, right beside that cap. I pulled that out and put a new one in. The radio took right off. So that was a quick and simple fix. Wasn't simple to find, but it was a fairly simple fix. So if you run across one of these Strykers that has no mic audio, no output audio, and for some reason the receive is gone, and you still have signal on the meter, then more than likely check the 5 volts on that one there. I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and catch you in the next one.